and gentlemen, boys and girls, Minecraft players of all ages, welcome back to our Minecraft Bedrock Survival Let's Play series. How's everyone doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day. I logged in and encountered a long time glitch that has been in the game, where everything in my inventory, my levels, everything was gone. I was right where I left off at, but so the only thing I still had was my chest plate, which was actually in my shulker, in my ender chest there, because I was wearing my elytra, and I got re-equipped, which took quite a bit of time, and oh my goodness, I looked everywhere. In our starter base, our stronghold base, I have yet to find any of our backup elytras. So I think a little bit of in-busting is going to be necessary. And, well, we can come out here. Why not? Just before I started recording, I had ran across a skeleton horse that was just outside the fence because I was going to actually take a minecart ride out by the witch farm, and unfortunately I wasn't set up to record, and I thought I was, but yeah, I kind of missed out. It wasn't a very inciting fight. 4 arrows, 4 skeletons gone, and then just a matter of putting the horses in here where we can do what we want to do with them later. But for now, I am going to get in this minecart, and I am going to head over to the witch farm, and we're going to take a look at what's going on there and see what we see if we can put our plans into action and see what exactly we're in store for, or at least get a whoa, I have to be careful about that, or at least get a general idea for a starting side of the project. So let me get in this minecart. I guess I need to add stops in. I haven't done that yet, but I may have to track down this minecart at a later time since I can't exactly fly and get it. But I hope you guys are ready for what we have in store today. I'm excited about the project myself, and hopefully everything goes a little bit smoother than we have had with experiences with some farms in the past, such as our glow squid farm. Everything else that we've done has been magnificent, and our blaze farm was actually very, very critical in getting the levels I needed quickly to get everything re-enchanted after I acquired the books and everything. It just seemed like it was just taking way too long with the villagers, and we could always use the extra blaze rods anyway since we use them for fuel. So I'm gonna get back over to the witch farm. I'm gonna roll it over today, and then I'll meet up with you guys. Alright, we're over here at our witch hut, and according to the wiki, which if one thing I've learned is that from building the shulker farm on Forever Bedrock, is that thing is not always correct. So, according to it, witches can only spawn in this block right here on Bedrock Edition. Well, we kind of want to test that theory and see if that's true or not. If it is, then that may mean that we can get three different spawning spots, or it could mean that we're only going to be able to get one spawning spot out of this thing. Try not to give any spoilers on other things that are close to the area in regards of the Halloween haunted mansion or horror mansion, whatever it is we're wanting to call it. But I do know that spawning mechanics require complete darkness. With the new mechanics of 118. I guess we could have did that from the inside, huh? And we could probably just do that there. And I could get that from the outside. Now it's completely dark inside. Of course, we would have to set up some kind of AFK spot, and I've got to do a better job of walking with my head down, it seems. Got to get rid of anything taking up our mob cap. Oh, that's a nice white horse over there. Maybe the best way to check it would be to do this and tear into the roof. In which there's no witches here. We may have been too close. Maybe we didn't give it enough time. There could be a lot of spawns already down in these caves and things. I may not have gone quite far enough. Thinking that should be 24 blocks there. Come back up on it slowly. We're trying to see if we can get any witches spawning. Put that there. Let's take that out and just put that there. I guess technically those two would be okay. He's got a trident. And we didn't get it. So I think I'm gonna play around with this for a few minutes, see what I can find out, and then I'll bring you guys back in and we'll get to work on it. If I find nothing out, that doesn't mean anything. We'll go with the design that I have in mind regardless, and we can always alter it later if need be, but for now I'm just gonna play around with it, see if I can get them to spawn in there, and if not, uh, we're just gonna hope that it turns out to be one of those farms that, you know, once we get this all cleared out, works. Um, Unfortunately, I wasn't able to catch that on camera. Maybe I can recreate it. Without all those blocks in there, I was able... Oh my goodness. I was able to come back up here, and there were like 3 or 4 witches. There was at least 4 witches in there. Let's see if we can get that thing to refill again for us. I believe we were out here, right? And then just kind of come in nice and slow. It's complete darkness in there, so you know there's no lighting issues at all. And oh yeah, there's 1. 2. There's 3. So we got 3 in there, no problem. All right. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start setting up our shop here. I've got a lot of stone bricks and stuff like that that I want to use for basically the guts of the farm, if you will. Not sure how much of it we'll actually be able to see, but we should be able to come 1 block under this. And I'm not sure how much of all this is spawnable exactly. And being under the water is not helping to be able to see very well. But we're going to basically bring that floor down 1, and I believe as long as we're inside these pillars, we should be good. Yeah, let's roll this back over to daytime before it gets too messy, and I'll get like a basic setup thing going, and I'll bring you guys in right after I deal with these mobs. Alright, so don't pay attention to how it looks. This is just a test to make sure that we're getting them all spawning on all 3 levels that we set up. And we're going to start by peeking into our bottom level here. And yes. Nice and easy. Let's put that there. Now let's go up a level. Doesn't appear any spawned in there though. And up 1 more level. None spawned in there. So it may be that only the 1 level here is spawnable. We may only be able to get 1 platform out of this opposed to the 3. But I think if we're getting 3 in there consistently that quick, once we get it all set up to how we want it, we should be able to make this into something pretty nice without too much work. Only one here this time. We did come back up a little quick though. But the real question is, do we have anything in these other 2 spots? Not there. And not here. So it may be a 1 level type farm. I'm going to play around with it a little bit more and see for sure. And then we're going to go ahead and get the basics built. And of course we're going to have a way to bring them toward us. We're going to want some kind of we'll probably use water streams to bring them to us. Would probably be the best way. We'll anyways, I'm gonna test this out just a little bit more, play around with it. I mean, we've definitely got witches spawning even with without our caves and stuff being lit up and all that kind of fun jazz. So let's see what we can do with this. And after I get done playing around with it a little bit more, just to make sure before I tear those other 2 layers down, then we're gonna go ahead and finish this thing off. Alright guys, so here's the thing. For a while I hadn't even had them spawning in here, but they did start spawning back in there. I mean, I ran out way out of the area and came back and ran a different way and all that kind of stuff, trying to clear out entities. And even when I went far enough away that anything over here should have been unloaded, I'm guessing there's spots where it just, was too great. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna build these 3 platforms. And for now though, it seems as though only the bottom one is functional, which is okay. I mean, it's not gonna mess anything up. But if you guys have any answers to this, let me know in the comments below. I'm gonna get all these logs in place, and basically what you see there, as far as the shell goes, is pretty much what it's going to be like on the inside, but we want it to look like a giant witch hut. That's what we're going to go for, so that's what I'm going to get to work on right now, and hopefully you guys will enjoy what we have when we're done. But for the time being, let me get these corners in, and then we'll get that spruce back out and get in our stone and stuff. And we'll have to get some other thing. We're gonna have to get some I believe we're gonna use dispensers and use a flush system. It seems like probably the easiest way, so I'm gonna get some of those in. Maybe tripwire hooks to set off the dispensers when they come. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm gonna go ahead and get the basics of it done, and then we can come back and fiddle around with that. Alright everyone, so what I was able to come up with is I got a simple etho hopper clock here, and I've got a piston with a redstone block going up and down there. Basically the wiring stair stepping. I did have the middle layer offset from the top and bottom, but by the time I got the wiring right and everything, because there was some issues, that changed. So the middle and the bottom are now in sync. We've got light in here, but you know what? Let's just go ahead and throw another torch just to make sure that we're not getting any kind of lag from lighting updates and whatnot inside there. We can seal that off. We're never going to need in there again, hopefully. And basically, now we got like this little canal here where they're going to run out, and we need to just kind of designate a place for them to go where we're going to farm them. But I tried to keep the simple little witch hut vibe. You're going to see trapdoors flopping on the sides, on both sides, if you're out in the area within distance of for this thing to run, because I just I couldn't quite get what I wanted, and I could have taken the sides all out, one more and this and that, and I don't know, it seemed like it was becoming a lot bigger of a project than what I was trying to make it, considering we're not sure about the other two spawning platforms even to begin with. As far as I know, just the one bottom platform is even still working, but again, they were spawning in there 3-4 at a time. So once we get this thing in action, we should be able to get some reasonable amounts of drops. And the glass bottles are going to be nice. The glowstone dust will be nice. And I mean, everything else is, you know, nice to have too. But the biggest thing will be the potions. Whatever potions we get out of here, we won't have to brew. And I mean, just messing around with this thing, we got several instant health potions, so that's pretty cool. Basically on the top there, yeah, if you come back here, I just kind of domed it up a little bit. I mean, it's simple, but witch huts are pretty simple, and that was what we were after, was to give it that witch hut vibe. So now we need to get our routing system in place for our witches and the routes that they're going to come down, right? We need to bring them so that we're 24 blocks away from this bottom platform. That way they can spawn. But at the same time, we definitely don't want to be too super far. I think we can kind of manipulate them down through this cave here and have a safe little area. I came down here and checked it out, and I mean, this doesn't really go anywhere, but I mean, it may be just what we need. I don't know about just going back that way. We may need to bring it a little farther back or something, you know. But for now, I think we're off to a pretty good start. So I'm going to get this bust out, and once I mean, I'm not going to decorate it or anything. I'll bring you guys back and show you what I've gotten, and then we'll worry about getting it all decorated and set up, you know, for a more permanent thing after we've tested out the farm and started getting some drops. Now that I've got it all set up and I got the light taken care of, we do have witches spawning in. Probably not the greatest rates at the moment, but hopefully that'll change. Everything in the mob cap is gonna set it back. So it's like the third or fourth group of witches I've killed, seemingly 2 in each group for some reason. I guess that's how many have time to spawn before they get flushed down. But I think this is, turning out pretty nice. Got a bed over here so we can sleep when it's dark. Get rid of some of the above ground, some of the night spawns would probably help. But basically what I did was I went down this little cave here. There's the tunnel that carries them through from the witch hut. Probably seen me come in and out of here already a few times. But yeah, we just come down here. Got it's a nice little metal door so zombies can't break it down to get to us. And we can just sit here and wait. And hopefully, I'm not exactly sure where the best AFK spot is, but I know that somewhere's over in here. I'm far enough out of the way, so if I stand on the corner of the bed, I know I'm definitely out of range so that they can spawn in and get flushed down. Remember, we got like a timer thing going on, so I mean, if the other platforms don't work, then obviously we're only going to be able to get, you know, so many at a time. But you know, something. You know, the gunpowder is always useful. Glowstone's going to be useful for things. Yeah, we could get some of that from the couple clerics that we have, but the instant health potions, I think those are the only ones we can really get. I could be wrong about that, but well, let's find out. Yeah, but that'll save us from having to brew those when we use this. And I mean, the redstone that you can get from it's okay, but it's another source of gunpowder and glass bottles. Yeah, another way to get glass is definitely always nice. So what I'm probably going to do is put another staircase here and make it where I can stand here and just farm them as they come down. I believe this right here block should be a good spot. Ooh. They may be able to get me with potions standing here though. Yeah, they're definitely getting me with potions. So I might just have to kind of stick with what I had here to begin with and just kind of do it that way. But as you can see, I mean, we've got pretty decent rates coming in, and that's okay. So I've been using the farm for 1 hour to see what kind of rates we can get, and I can tell you this: when the nighttime comes, nothing spawns at all. And actually, technically, we are still inside the hour, so whatever we can get from there. I mean, we're literally on the last minute. So it's not the greatest rates, as you can see. Definitely not worth an hour's worth of time. But again, we've got nothing lit up around here, and I'm sure there's caves everywhere. So when we go and dig this all out, I think we should go caving first to get it all lit up as best we can. Kind of help with the rates in the meantime for when we decide to use it. But I did kind of sort things out already. Give things homes over here on the side. This is the stuff that we got before the hour. Oh, that was going to be overflow for these. So, I mean, it definitely works. We just have way too many mob spawns in caves and stuff in order to get the rates that we want. And but other than that, I mean, I think every little bit of caves we light up is really going to help. So if you take a look at that right there, after we do some caving and come back and do another test, I mean, and it won't be now. We'll do some caving in a probably maybe we can do some caving in the next episode, along with what else we got planned, and maybe that caving will be a good opportunity to talk to you guys. So if you have any questions or comments that you would like to go over, maybe we could do a Q&A time lapse or like a Q&A deal while we're caving. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think about everything we got going on. And I mean, of course, your comments can be anything related to this world, Forever Bedrock, or any of our other worlds, channel related or Minecraft related in general. I'll leave that kind of up to you guys. Just let me know, and we'll go from there. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. It was somewhat eventful from my end. Hopefully that reflects in what you guys get in the finished product. Next episode is gonna be crazy. I would like to do some ancient debris mining, maybe do a little bit of end busting so we can get us an elytra back. And if we still have time, I'd like to go to our cartographer and get a Woodland Mansion map and hopefully be able to do some of that. If that turns out, and then we'll be doing probably caving the episode after that if we don't get to do it next episode. So be sure to leave your comments down below just in case we decide to do the caving next episode, or I may may hold off for another episode if necessary. But I think the caving could be a lot of fun. We haven't done that in a while. So, and a Woodland Mansion, we haven't done that at all yet. So that's going to be exciting. But if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and share it with your friends. And thank you to each and every one of you for helping reach the goal of 100 subscribers. Now we are officially on the road to 500. And you can help that happen by sharing the videos you enjoy with your friends. Also, if you're not already and you've made it this far, go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss out on the future videos.